welcome to my first YouTube video, I guess. Here we are. I am here to show you my collection, which is obviously nothing new, but yeah, I thought why not hop on the train as well. So here we are straight away with the first one, which is twice, as you can see. I thought why not start out with the biggest chunk of them, and I will just kind of flip through it and talk about my collection, I guess, in general. Cause yeah, as I said, that's the biggest binder, and there I can actually like talk. You will see what I mean with that later. And yeah, so I collect my top 3 for twice, which is Dahyun, Jihyo, and Momo. Yeah, my twice collection changed quite a lot. I did just to fairly recently collect OT9, which I dropped now because I did start to feel a bit overwhelmed and like this would never have an end. Because at one point I'm a fairly slow collector, but on the one hand I'm also not, because I often have a bunch of stuff on the way. Like, it's weird, but now I'm back to collecting OT3 because I did used to collect my top 3 back when I started collecting twice. And as you maybe saw earlier, I do collect OT9 sets, like some still, which is yeah, I couldn't really give that up completely, I guess. Yeah, some albums it's just empty and very sad, but yeah, especially hence I did collect OT9 entirely before. Like, I didn't just have to the year of yes PCs, but it were just all other members, so some stuff is so empty now that was like so full back then with OT9. But also for some stuff I noticed that I did have a lot more of these 3 members because I collected them before too. But yeah, twice is a collection that I would say makes me the happiest. It just is so fun to collect twice. It's so easy and it's just fun. But yeah, I am fairly inconsistent with what I collect and how. I changed my mind so many times, but there I would say twice still is one of my most consistent collections, I guess. Excuse me if I'm just flipping through without really saying anything about the PCs, but honestly here there's nothing much to say. As you can see, I do collect pre-order PCs and the normal PCs and some OT9 sets, as I said before. Yeah, obviously making placeholders for twice is just... no, let's not do that. But yeah, as you saw, I do have like the names where they belong and the colors. I do write down which PC belongs where, and it's mostly for other people. Fairly stupid what I write down here. Like there it's okay, like red POB, but yeah, a lot of times it's just really stupid what I write down there, because I never remember what version is what. Like I have no idea which is what version. Mostly I do know which versions there are, but yeah, let's not talk about that. And yeah, here we just have bigger stuff. Here we have the message cards for Eyes Wide Open. I will put Dahyun extra because Dahyun is my main bias in twice, and I do plan on collecting other inclusions, as you can see here, for her, and I will put the Dahyun message card somewhere there. Here we just have random stuff I have from the albums and stuff. I do plan on collecting these things, like other inclusions, for Twice, but it's not a big priority, like it really isn't, so I also don't have wish list for that. But yeah, that was Twice, I guess. Let's get into the next binder. This is my girl group binder, and here things might get a little messy. Yeah, let's just start. I do collect Kepler, but I am still waiting on my albums because they're the members signed ones from M-Wave and it's a goal, so it's taking its sweet time, and it probably still will take its time. But yeah, listen, Kepler is just, I love this girl so much, and I really loved Girls Planet 999 too, like the show. I just, yeah. And I do decided to collect Daeon, Yeso, and Younghoon, but Kepler and me, I always have a hard time deciding my bias, but Kepler really was just, I don't know, an all hit for me. But I don't want to collect OT9 for them because that's obviously not the same as collecting OT9 for Twice. Yeah, so I did have to decide on some members which I really like to collect 3 members, but I did before decide that I wanted to collect Mashiro, but I did change it to Yeso. But I do want to get at least one Mashiro PC. Yeah, and here we have a page for like pre-order benefits, because I do have a bunch on the way from like Ghost, but this will also still take its time, but yeah, it's fine. Then we have Bugaboo, where I do collect Choyeon, like she is my main bias. I collect her entirely as for now, but after that is very close, like Eunchae is very close to Choyeon, and yeah, I just really love these concept PCs. At the back here I also have Sin's PC. Maybe I will get like the rest too. We will see. I will probably get the other concept PCs as well, but I was so excited about Bugaboo, honestly. Like, I really love them, and I can't wait what like the future holds with them. It's kind of sad. I kind of wanted more PCs because I really love this, but it's fine. I like how the layout is. What just annoys me is, why can't this be a red bag too? Like, this would fit so well if this was a red bag as well, but it's fine. Next up we have IVE, which is, I really loved 11, like really. But I thought about whether to collect them a long time, and also again, my problem with finding a bias, because I am a big IZ*ONE stan. So I did know about IVE in the first place only because obviously Wonyoung and Eugene are in IVE. Yeah, I do collect lists, but I decided that I will get all of the members like ID cards, and I probably will just get other PCs I like too. Like, there's okay, so like, I don't know, like IVE is also so hard for me with the bias, and there are some PCs that are really like pretty, so I will probably get them, but I haven't set it up yet. But I think all the IDs will look very good. Like, I love ID pictures, like PCs. I'm such a sucker for them. But yeah, next up we have WJSN, which is also, this collection is kind of a roller coaster, because I did have a lot more PCs, because I do only have that one Yoram right now. And like, WJSN is not that easy to collect, to be honest. I do just kind of collect PCs I like, but I did limit myself to 4 members. I do have wish lists of Yoram, of Youngun, of Unso, and of Exy, but I do just kind of collect the PCs I like from other members too, especially for like Chokome. I do like, will probably get like Subin PCs or Luda PCs too. I do have some on the way, but they will take a while. But again, it's fine. I will probably, I don't know, these are like bigger album inclusions, and that's a thing you will not see a lot in my binders. I'm not a fan of bigger inclusions. Like, I like them, they're beautiful, especially these. I really love this, so I had to put them in, but I don't know, I really don't know. I don't like how, I don't know, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. So next up we have Pixie, and they do have 4 PCs for their recent album Temptation, but they're almost the same. So I decided only to collect one version that I like most. So I'm only missing a Lenticula, but I honestly didn't think that I would collect Pixie because I don't know, for the first album I pulled Lola and Sua, and I couldn't find traits at all at first. Like, it was so exhausting. But then I eventually did find traits for Dia, and here we are, I guess. I am excited what Pixie will bring in the future, because like everything they did is like chef's kiss. Yeah, so here we have aespa. I am finished with Giselle's album collection. I am trying, and like the main word here really is trying. But yeah, I'm trying to pick up Karina, which is, that won't be easy. Yeah, but I do want to get her PCs, except for this version, because I'm not the biggest fan of that PC, and I really only wanna collect cards that I truly like. So I decided to get the winter for that, which I do already have on the way, which is like a miracle that I found this that fast and fairly cheap too. But yeah, I do have Ning Nings for these on the way, and I will try to trade these to Karina. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Then we have Wakimeki, which is also for Wakimeki. I really couldn't decide on a bias like at all, so I kind of just collected all of them. But again, Wakimeki isn't the easiest group to collect because not that many collect them. So I did just kind of selectively get the PCs that I liked, but I recently decided to collect Sei. So yeah, here we are, I guess. I do have these 2 on the way. And I also just very recently set everything up because it was just like a mess. But I'm honestly very excited to get more PCs. And I just love Wakimeki so much. I almost lost hope for a comeback, but then they gave us Siesta, and it's awesome. I love it. Kind of sad that there are not really photo cards for that, but it's fine. But I'm just glad they're back. Next up we have Pink Fantasy, and I do have a Momoka on the way, which I will put here. It's kind of a weird layout, I know, but that's what it will be for now. And here we have Polaroids. I also have a Momoka at the back here. Yeah, I do have one Seiya and a Momoka on the way, which will get there, and I hope they will arrive soon, cause especially for this one, it's been a while. But yeah, let's just hope the best. And I'm so happy. Like, these are from a go, and the rest I just bought. But this, oh my god, like the lemon candy set Polaroid, especially, it was like between the participants, it was like random, and I got this, and I'm so happy about it. And here we have a poison outfit one, which is also good. And also like basically these, but more of like importantly these have doodles, and this too, and they're so cute. I love it. I love it. I think I will be obsessed with collecting Polaroids for Pink Fantasy, but I also don't find them that easily, slash they got more expensive recently, cause back then when I first participated in a go for these, it was like I think $10 for a pack, but now it's like 15 or even 20, I'm not sure, which is kind of sad, but I hope they will finally get the recognition they deserve. And now we have Purple Kiss, where I collect Jiyeon. And yeah, I used to have like Pura benefits too, but I am trying to sell and trade this off, which is not working really well, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. And I do have this signed page from their debut album and from their second album, which I'm very happy about it. Especially these are from the same person, but that person already told me she's not gonna continue this, which is sad, but I hope I can get pages for their next albums as well. Also, this is so cute, like I love it. Here we have Weekly, which is also, that changed a lot. I used to collect my top 3, which is Soeun, Jiyeon, and Monday. I do still have that Monday PC because I just love it, but I decided only to collect Soeun. But I don't get rid of my PCs, like nobody wants them, which is just like I can't get why, because they're so pretty and all, but it's okay. I will eventually hopefully find trades. Also, I love this PC so much. I don't know, I love it. Yeah, so here we have IZ*ONE, and IZ*ONE also is its thing. My IZ*ONE collection changed so much. Like, I changed who I collect so many times, but a person that always stayed is Hitomi. She's my #1 bias in IZ*ONE. But there also was a time where I really missed IZ*ONE, where I did decide to collect all the members, but I very quickly let down of that idea because that's just really not like in my capabilities right now, like money wise and stuff. But yeah, I did also get tired of making placeholders. I have them for one member, and here I collect Chaewon, Hitomi, and Yuri. Yeah, which is also a fairly new decision, but as I said, Hitomi is a member that always has been in my choice, I guess, so I do have the most of her. I sadly don't have any Chaewon at all, which is very sad. But yeah, I did collect Eugene before, I did collect Wonyoung before, I did collect Yena before, and especially for Eugene, I had a lot of PCs, like a lot. So it's all very empty, which is very sad because I really want to fill this up. But it's been kind of tough. But let's hope I can find stuff more. Especially nobody wants to trade with me. Everybody always just wants to trade twice PCs. Like, doesn't even matter which group they want, like from my PCs, they always come with twice PCs. And then like, obviously I'm happy about it that my twice collection is like, you know, going a bit faster than my other collections, I guess. But also that means it's almost empty, which is so sad because I really miss them a lot and I just wanna, you know, get it going faster. But yeah, and here we have Yuri's solo. I am kind of like in the middle of deciding if I do maybe want to get PCs for Yena's solo, but we will see. We will see, guys. But yeah, that's it. Here we have the Kino cards. And here we just have random stuff, like I have the other things like in my small binders, and that's just the rest. Like here we have Alexa, and here we have IU, and here we have Taeyeon and Luna PC, which is also like, I just recently really put up wish lists with basically almost like all the PCs I want to have, PCs I find pretty. I collect really selectively, like as I said before, I just want to really have the cards that I really like. And yeah, so a lot of times I will like collect these PCs for that group and they're that, which is all kind of like a mishmash of a lot of things, but it's fine. So as I said, I did order more like small binders, these collect books. So all this is gonna change fairly soon, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this, especially since I collect very selectively, but I will figure something out, I guess. But I especially want to get more Taeyeon PCs, and I want to get more IU PCs because I really love them. And here we have a couple of big inclusions. Here we have inclusions from itzy's recent album, and here we have Blackpink. Yeah, it's just a couple of things. Like these are the things I do really like, so I kept it, especially that. I don't know, I really like that. But yeah. So next up, this is my boy group binder. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm really more of a girl group collector, as you can probably already tell. But yeah, here we have this random P1 Harmony. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, the first collection in here is BTS. And as you can see, I collect Namjoon. And guys, this PC I claimed in a go, so let's hope everything will go well. And I do have this PC on the way. Like I legit thought I would never find this, but I finally did, and it was a good price too. It was a good price, which then finishes off my Namjoon Korean album collection. Then I will be done. So here we have Japanese photo cards also here, and this is from the Mods 1E photo book, I believe, the whole PC. I don't know how well you can see it, probably not at all, but here I have like hard holo sleeves. Yeah, I do want to collect more of the Japanese PCs, not entirely, but I'm not stressing with that. So if I do get these two PCs, I will consider my Namjoon collection as finished, / my Namjoon Korean album collection is finished then, which makes me so happy and I'm very excited for it. But yeah, here we have like yeah, master cards. These are non-official though, like this is really a mix of official and non-official cards, but I don't mind non-official, but I really love how this looks and I don't want to spend so much money, and these sets are not a lot of money like the fakes, and really for these I really don't mind. And yeah, here we have his Daikon, I believe, the icon, whatever, yeah, but these are also fakes. But again, it's fine for me. And here we have this PC, which is so cute, but it's my only one, and I think it will stay my only one for like this set for quite a while, but I just love it. And here we have the notes, which is kind of frustrating because I am missing that one Persona album still, but yeah, the rest I have. And here you can see I like taped them with washi tape, because since they're so heavy, they move around quite a lot, which annoyed me, so yeah. Next up we have enhypen, which is also a very new collection, so these are the only things I have. But I have not bought anything, if I remember that correctly now. These are all just trades, and I do not have any enhypen albums. And I mainly have girl group, especially Twice PCs up for trade and sell on my account. So I'm kind of surprised that I got this, but yeah, right now I don't really buy things for that, and I'm honestly fine with that just being how it is right now. But I do really am excited for enhypen. So next up we have Astro, which also is like, I collect Jinjin, but I don't anymore. Like, this is a stopped collection and it's not complete as well. Like, it was almost complete because I bought the collection of my best friend basically. And yeah, but I'm very spontaneous on these things, and later on I was like, do I really want this? So I sold off, or am still selling off and trading off PCs of him, but I did decide to keep all these PCs because I like it a lot. This is just random, like these are really like in order, but these are just all random PCs, the all night PCs, and these are the ones I decided to keep, especially this set and this, like I love it so much. So I'm not sure if I will put these in like the collect books, because I like how this looks here, the way it's organized, but we will see, we will see. And then we just have yeah, random big inclusions, where here these are the standees from the albums, and I do have keyholes of this version because I have that album double, because I bought a signed copy later on. So I do have keyholes too. I might put it in here instead of June's poster, but we will see. And also T1419, the thing I really wanted to get was his postcard, and I did pull it and I'm very happy about it. Like, that was the one thing I really wanted to have. But yeah, here we have the 6 inclusions, NCT, Treasure, you name it, a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this is my first mini binder, which is this cow looking one, which has this Wayne. Yeah, it's not a photo card, but a thing from the album. And this mainly holds my boy groups, except for at the back there's some girl group too. Yeah, I will hold it like that because the sun is being a bitch right now. So here we do have some of my young JPCs, where I also just got what I really liked, and I really love how these look next to each other. Like, I love it. Yeah, these are basically just pulls from albums I have. Yeah, it's nothing special, but I am planning to get more boy group PCs. And yeah, here we have random girl group stuff where I didn't really know where to put it. Here we have Chungha, Somi, Chungha again, and Seun from Stacy, where I do plan to collect more from Stacy. These are just what I have. I did collect Seon entirely before, but I kept these because I also have the albums of these, and that's what you would have pulled, like the amount of cards and stuff. So that's that binder. Okay, so here we have the last one, which is the bit of a bigger one of the two. Looks like that, and it has Leah PC in the front. And this binder does hold my Blackpink collection and my itzy collection and some random stuff. And it starts out with random. Here we have this Hitomi PC from the last, I think it was the last concert. And this BB PC but then it starts with Blackpink. I did decide to collect Rosé for the Score Up album, but other than that, I do collect Jennie, and except for 2 PCs, which I think you can guess which ones. The How You Like That, cause this is just, yeah, hard to get. I'm only missing these 2 PCs, but except for that, I am up to date with her collection, which love that for me. But you know, with the Blackpink content we get, no surprise. And then it straight up gets into itzy, where I am missing quite a lot of their debut album, which is really sad, because like, I mean, it's not debut, but the first physical album, because Dala Dala just had a promo thing. But it's sad because Icy was like my favorite thing, and I think it still is, so it's kind of sad that I'm missing PCs for this. But except for that and some like special PCs or showcase stuff, I also am up to date with her collection. And here for the Guess Who, I really took my time to think about it, because I really don't like the bangs. But in the end I did get it because I just love my girl so much. But sometimes it's still hard looking at that. Like, it's a no from me. But yeah. So here we have limited and photo book, jewel case stuff that's missing. But yeah. And this Ryujin PC, because I pulled her in my album and I just couldn't get rid of it. Like, look at her. And I almost collected Ryujin because of that. But yeah. Here we have some Red Velvet, some Mamamoo, and lastly here we have 2 CLC PCs. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize in case I was being like a bit awkward or something like that. Like, as I said, that's like a first for me here filming something like that. And yeah.
여러분들의 사랑과 관심 부탁드립니다. 사랑해주세요.